This is FireRoad Meals, and today we're going to be doing a full review to see if this plant-based meal delivery service is actually worth the money. Now, FireRoad didn't send me these meals. This video is not sponsored, so you're going to get a completely unbiased review. Also, I'm going to be giving away a free box of FireRoad at the end of the video, so make sure you stick around.
Let's be honest, there's a lot of plant-based meal delivery services out there. What makes this one different? Well, FireRoad was actually named after a fire road inside the California hills used for endurance training. And basically, the two owners that created this company wanted to create a plant-based meal delivery service that gave you the best performance in terms of fueling your body. So they designed it for athletes, but it's also just for average everyday people like you and me. And if we scroll down here, you can see that each one of these meals comes with a badge. And on these badges, you can see what are the different types of kind of benefits or things that you get from the meals. So with this meal badge right here, you can see you get BCAAs, phytonutrients, probiotics, anti-inflammatory, electrolytes. So these is just something to keep in mind when you're looking at the meals. And there's also a bunch of other ones too. So omega-3s, which are very important. You have antioxidants, which are good for preventing cancer. Fiber, which is good for feeling full and also for weight loss.
We got to talk about how it works. So you start with a box and you can fill it with a minimum of 8 items and a maximum of 22. Obviously, the more items that you add, the greater the discount they're going to give you. Then you have to pick your item frequency. To show you how that works, I'm going to add this to my cart. I'm going to head on over and change my frequency. Now they let you select between one time, weekly, bi-weekly, and monthly. I really like this because, let's be honest, who wants to sign up for a subscription when they haven't even tried the meals? If you do decide that you want to sign up for a subscription, you can pause, cancel, or skip at any time. A lot of these meal delivery services do that, so it's pretty standard. But a thing that makes them different is they give you a money-back guarantee, which I found not a lot of these other services do. Another thing is all their materials are recyclable and biodegradable packaging. If at any time you decide that you want to order these meals, I've got a link in the description below that you can click on and you'll get a discount. So be sure to check that out. FireRoad has a pretty good selection of things to choose from, but if you're like me and you get paralyzed when given a lot of different options, you can start with a curated sampler pack. Now, this is how I built my box. I added one of these items to the cart and then I just started hacking away the things that I didn't want or the things that I didn't need. If you scroll down, you're gonna see that they added new organic juice shots to the menu and they have their harvest grain bowls. One of the ones that I tried was the creamy Thai curry, which we'll talk about more. The protein packed chickpea pasta, their newest menu item is the miso mac, and I got some things to say about it. More on that later. We've got your performance soups and stews. There's Icarian, pozole, miso, and then there's this really odd one called matar, which looks interesting, but I don't think I'm gonna order that one. Then they have the Power Overnight Oats. These were surprisingly good. And your Protein Immunity Smoothies. So as you can see, pretty good selection of things to choose from here. If you want to add them to your box, it's pretty straightforward. You just click on this plus sign. And then if you hover over these items, they give you the macronutrients at a very high level. So your proteins, your carbs, your fats, calories, and all those different types of things. If you want to drill down even more, you click on details and then you can see a little description. You can see the badges that we mentioned earlier that explain some of the benefits that you would get from this particular item. And they have the nutritional data. So this goes above and beyond what a lot of different meal delivery services do. Like the proof is sort of in the pudding. They're showing you that it's high performance and they're super transparent with everything that they put in it. So here are all the micronutrients. And then they also have the essential and non-essential amino acids, which shows you that they truly care about what they're putting inside these meals. We gotta talk about what's in our box. So the delivery was lightning fast. I ordered on Sunday and I got it on a Tuesday. Right away, you're gonna see that this is the piece of paper they give you with your order. And all of the material is pretty much recyclable, which is really nice. They have this insulated flap that goes over the food to keep it nice and cold with some added packaging at the top and dry ice packs that keep it very fresh and keep it from spoiling. Those evaporate and you can recycle those as well. And the meals are nicely stacked and ready to go. Beautiful packaging. That's the creamy Thai curry. And this one is the miso mac and cheese. Next up, we have the mango ginger turmeric smoothie. And we've got the dark cacao almond smoothie, strawberry matcha, tropical mango, and the Icarian stew with the cacao banana overnight oats. FireRoad, it was very easy to heat up my meals. I'm somebody who's very busy throughout the day. I don't have time to cook. I'm doing a lot of different things. And this was a godsend for me to just look at the back. The instructions are all there. You put it in the microwave or you put it in the oven and it's good to go. When it comes to the sauces, you want to make sure that you put it in a hot bowl of water just to thaw them out. And at the bottom, they have some tips on microwaving your stuff. And now the moment you've been waiting for, taste. So we'll start with the miso mac and cheese. The miso mac and cheese was interesting. I opened it up, I put it in the microwave for a set amount of time, and I really think that I microwaved it too long. And that was just kind of like a rookie mistake that when you're using the service for the first time, you sort of make. And when I took it out, it looked okay. But then when I tried it, it was a little bit mushy and it didn't really have the type of consistency I was looking for. Like I said before, the taste was decent, but if I had to rate this meal like 1 out of 10, I would honestly give it a 6. I really didn't like it that much. Now, let's talk a little bit about the Thai curry bowl. So this one was much better. I opened it up, I vented it out, I put it in the microwave, and what threw me for a loop is the first time that I put it in the microwave and took it out, it wasn't cooked enough. I had put it in the same time as the miso mac, but for whatever reason, it needed more time. So I put it in there for another 2 minutes, added the sauce, and the peanut sauce on there was phenomenal. And everything inside the bowl, between the greens, the quinoa, it was very clean. Like I felt like that when I was eating this stuff, it was like making me feel good. Like, you know how you eat some junk food or you have some kind of like very like saucy meal and you just feel like ugh after? Well, it wasn't the case with this. I actually really liked it. For this meal, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Next up is the Icarian stew, which is straight from Greece. Now, you are looking at a very Greek boy, and I have very high standards once it comes to Greek food. My mom was born there, so I've tried a lot of it. And I have to say that as I was preparing this meal, I was a little bit frustrated. Again, like the instructions weren't very clear. I had to go online and I had to look at the FAQ in order to see what to do with the soup. What I did was I put it in a bowl, I thawed it out, and after I thawed it out, I had to heat it up on the stove a little bit. So it wasn't exactly like the fastest meal to prepare. I guess that's my kind of my own fault for, you know, not really knowing how to deal with it my first encounter. But as I actually tried the soup, it was really, really good. Like 9 out of 10 good. I was very shocked. I thought it was gonna be bad, and honestly, I would definitely order it again. Next is the mango ginger turmeric smoothie. So this one was pretty easy to prepare. It came in a frozen packet. All I had to do was cut it up, chuck it in the blender, and let it ride. So as I was blending it, apparently I didn't blend it long enough, and what I did was I poured it and got a little chunky, a little too chunky. So after I tried it, I have to say that it was better than I expected. I thought with those types of ingredients, it wasn't gonna be too good. Like turmeric and ginger have some pretty powerful flavors to them. But then when I tried it, I actually really liked it. It almost tastes kind of like a pumpkin spice cookie, which is a little odd, but it was a pleasant surprise. Last but not least, I tried the overnight oats. So the one that I want to talk about is the strawberry matcha. In order to prepare these oats, what you do is you just open up the packaging and then you put your almond milk or whatever type of plant-based milk you want in there. You break it up with your hands and then you just shake it and put it inside your fridge overnight. As I opened it and I ate it this morning, honestly, it smelled amazing. I tried it and I thought it was good. Like, it was so simple, but it was so good. We gotta talk about the pros and cons to this service. So the first pro is that it's really healthy. Like, as I'm talking right now, I'm drinking this smoothie and it's got ginger and turmeric in it. And if you don't know, those are powerful anti-inflammatory ingredients. And they also come with an array of other benefits that you can check out online. I won't go over them right now. But another thing is the ingredients feel like they're very high quality. Like when I ordered this and I looked inside the packaging and I saw kind of like the vegetables that they were using and how they were frozen, but they looked good. Like, I've used other meal delivery services. They look like dog food, like just terrible. So these are pretty appetizing. This smoothie right here, it costed $7. So do I think a smoothie should cost $7? No. Is it really good? Yeah, it is really good. But in terms of some of these add-ons like the overnight oats, the smoothies, the bites, the desserts, I think they're just a little bit too expensive. When you look at the cost of the meals, they're okay. They're pretty average when you compare them to other meal delivery services. Now, you have to keep in mind as well that once you're ordering all this stuff, it's being shipped directly to you. So it's based on convenience. You don't have to run out and get any of this stuff, and you're not using gas. So you have to keep those things in mind. That's really what you're paying for when you get one of these. Now for the final verdict, would I order FireRoad again? And is it worth the money? I'm gonna have to say yes. And that's just because I'm a very busy person. I need flexibility and I don't like to cook. If you're someone that follows a meal plant-based diet and you want the convenience of having high quality, healthy meals shipped to your door that taste good, I think that you can't really look past FireRoad. You should definitely give it a try at the very least because you got nothing to lose. You can cancel it anytime, and they also have a money back guarantee. Now, if you're looking to sign up for FireRoad, I've got a link in the description below. Click that and you'll get a discount, and it'll help me keep my lights on. Another thing is we're giving away one free box of FireRoad, and the way that you can enter into this contest is by liking the video, subscribing, and then you have to leave a comment with the hidden hashtag that we've put inside this video. And that pretty much wraps it up. I'll see you guys in the next one.